What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Will here from Input Left with episode 29 of Input Left's Pokemon Diamond Randomized Nuzlocke, joined by my good companion, as always, Joe. How are you doing, Joe?
Folks, I am doing good. And
was that folks with an X?
That
there
was.
that you said? Okay, thank you.
That's
for
how
that.
it's pronounced.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be inclusive. I'm shocked looking at this screen, actually. Just stunned because this is not where we were last time.
No.
And that's jarring for me. So what I really demand from leadership here is an explanation for your actions.
Yeah, the House Oversight Committee has contacted me. I know that a lot of you guys out there don't have object permanence. You know, you don't know, you can't fill in the gaps between where we were last session and here. Well, basically, all I did was I took our team. I thought I grinded them all up to level 30. Apparently, I didn't get RBG quite up to 30. Whatever. That's probably not going to matter. Am I right? Who cares? Yeah. We're getting lazy over here. But yeah, I just I fought some of like the trainers in like the seashore resort area. And then I came back up here because we already fought all the gym trainers. And so yeah, we're going right into Maylene right now to start off this episode. Back-to-back gym leaders.
Holy heckadoodles. And
that's right.
Let me also say, looking at it, it seems like there was no traumatic loss or anything.
No, yeah. Everything honestly went pretty smoothly. Like I grinded on the route just south of here, and really the only thing I had to watch out for were Reggie steals. I would just switch into RBG in case of explosions, you know. And that was pretty much it. So
all right. Let's jump in.
Yeah, I think now's the time. I just wanted to check. Yeah, so if we survive this gym battle, then our level limit increases to 36. So just luck, everybody.
Take us to a whole new level. I don't really know what it means to be strong. I'm the weakest gym leader around, but I'll do my best. I take battling very seriously. Whenever you're ready.
All right. How bad could this be? I mean, in theory, it should be easier than Wake, but depending on how the Pokemon get randomized, it might not be.
Already off the bat, the Desert Traveler, Cacturne.
Yeah. Cacturne is honestly a pretty bad Pokemon. I love Cacturne. I think it's a cool Pokemon. I like Cacnea a lot too, but not exactly something I see threateningly. Yeah,
I love Cacnea, the little bowling ball cactus, but
yeah.
You know, I want to wish to all the mothers watching happy belated Mother's Day by the time you watch this video. But more importantly, to anyone with a living mother who's watching this and, you know, recognizing that they may not have wished their mother a happy Mother's Day, you know, when this goes up a week.
So this video is probably coming out like a week and a half after Mother's Day, probably. Right. So if you're that belated, I don't know what to tell you.
You need to do some relationship repairing, probably.
You need to do some soul searching is what you need to do. This is a tough situation. It's got some pretty strong ice moves. Based on our own Articuno Jagmeet, I think it only has Gust right now, probably. So there is some consideration. You know, you switch in Bernie, takes the ice move, hit it with the Flame Wheel, probably 2 shots with Flame Wheel, you know? But it does have to tank a Gust at some point there.
Yeah.
It's a little scary.
But he's not a fighting type yet.
He is. Monferno's a fighting type.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe there's an argument that Greta is the safer play, and we just strength. Like it can't really do much damage. I think Greta's probably the safest play here.
Yeah.
Either Greta or RBG.
I
or
think
Cheney are all solid.
I think Greta is a great option. The strength will hit really hard.
I hope.
Yeah, this actually is pretty terrifying. And also, where is Jagmeet? Why isn't he in our party?
Oh, I brought Mitch back in because I wanted to have the Fire, Water, Grass core. You know, it's a pretty strong set of typings that you can switch around. You know, they each cover a lot of different enemy types, basically.
I guess so.
Part of it's that I get like attached to the teams that I have, and I don't want to like switch them out unless somebody dies. I won't deny it. There is an element of that for me.
That makes sense. But if we get Arceus, we will be switching him in. I hope you acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Or Mewtwo, or or any of the big hitters that aren't.
Yeah, if we get a truly big hitter, I think, like, if we'd caught that Heatran, I probably would have swapped out something. Probably Monferno, I guess.
Yeah, big rips to the Heatran loss. Everyone take a moment of silence to reflect on Heatran's escape. Tragedy has really been striking. So this looked like this was a good play.
Yeah, I think so. It might not actually have Gust, because I feel like he would have used it by now. It might have been replaced by like Mind Reader or something.
Man, you should set up the Aqua Ring now that he's not going to do much damage to you, you know?
You know what? That's not a bad idea, I suppose, to be safe, yeah.
Start defense curling Aqua Ring. build up.
Yeah, and then it brings in like a Raichu, and it's like, okay, well, this is all pointless.
Well, that's possible.
Yeah, I think the defense curls probably don't make much sense because this guy's hitting us on the special side anyways, but I'll throw up an Aqua Ring, why not?
Yeah, can Greta learn any moves that increase attack stat?
Belly Drum, maybe, in this generation. I think that might be the only one.
And I forget, there's a negative consequence to Belly Drum as well?
Yeah, you cut your HP in half, like half of its max. Yeah. It's a little tricky to use well in a Nuzlocke, especially a randomizer where you don't know what the rest of the enemy's team is going to look like. Like, you might Belly Drum and be like, all right, I'm going to set up sweep. And then they whip out like some hard counter and you're like, okay, well, no.
Well, this is a situation where if we had like Belly Drum, Aqua Ring set up, and had Aqua Jet so we can outspeed like even a bad typing, you could cover a lot of bases with that.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if that's the thing, is like, I know that in later generations, Azumarill gets Belly Drum, Aqua Ring. It's actually kind of a popular setup because like you're saying, it is really strong. You have that priority, and at +6 with a huge power Azumarill, that Aqua Jet's dealing a lot of damage. I don't know if it gets both of those moves in this game, is the only thing. It might.
Well, that's the difference between being a god and being a god among men.
I guess so, yeah. I never thought of it like that.
You should have.
That was the part that I overlooked. Yeah. The fact that she brought out a Pupitar against us there does not bode well for her remaining Pokemon.
Right. Because if she had a good counter. Ooh, unknown. Ooh.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Hidden power. It should just be hidden power fighting. I think that the AI, at least in most games, up until the more recent ones, all of the IVs are set equally, and I think that always means your hidden power typing is fighting.
Huh. Seems like a bit of an oversight.
Yeah, in later generations, they tweak how they do IVs and EVs, so they actually make the game harder. And this might be shocking for some people to hear, but yes, the newer games are in many ways harder and better thought out than the earlier ones.
No, Gen 1 is by far the best.
Yeah, I know.
Second only to Gen 4.
At least you didn't say Gen 2. I think Gen 2 is my least favorite.
Really? That's a controversial opinion.
It is for some people. I know there's a lot of people who really love Gen 2. They have a strong attachment there. Here's what I'll say. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are probably my favorite Gen 4 games. I think they have a really nice aesthetic. I think that the walking around with Pokemon is really cool. I just think the gameplay is trash for the most part. And it's not much better than the gameplay in Gold, Silver, Crystal, which is even worse. Like, it's just so poorly balanced. For the sake of non-linearity, there's like no real difficulty curve after the 4th gym. They kind of just shrug their shoulders and give up, you know? Like the 5th and 6th gym leaders have like 2 Pokemon each that are like the same levels. They're all like level like mid 30s to upper 30s. And then the same thing is true of the 7th gym leader, who has 3 Pokemon, and they're like all Seal and Dugong. By the way, Maylene's team was trash.
Yeah, speaking of trash gym leader teams, let's reflect on this was an unknown, a Wurmple, a Pupitar.
A Seal. Yeah.
This was really... I made a comment earlier about this is where the gym leaders are going to get a lot tougher. Last gym was pretty easy. This one as well is upsettingly easy.
Yeah, the last gym like at least had like like Raikou was obviously the strongest thing there, but there was like a few other Pokemon that weren't like just straight pushovers. But yeah, the RNG was not in Maylene's favor here. She had like one good Pokemon.
Yeah. Articuno gave me a little scare, but Greta took it like a champ, just like she takes the big fossil fuel companies.
Oh yeah.
Up to bat.
Up to bat.
Cobble badge. That's the Minecraft badge. Very exciting.
I agree. What move does she give you? I don't even know, like circle throw or something. Drain punch.
Oh, that's a Monferno move.
Learn that?
He definitely.
Yeah, I actually might just straight up use that on Monferno at this point.
I think it's the right call.
Because I don't know what like the next good fighting move it gets is. It might not be like until close combat. Maybe Infernape. Let's hold out and see if Infernape can get it.
Yeah.
Surely Infernape will learn it.
Hey, maybe you can give Earthquake to Mitch McConnell. Though I wonder if he learns it when he evolves.
I think he does learn it by level up, like around 40 or something, maybe.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that's... Oh. Hi, Will. Can you help? I dropped my Pokédex. They won't give it back. Please come. Okay, so she... Just to clarify, she did not go to the police. She went to her 12-year-old pal. So,
in some depictions of the Pokemon world, they seem to have nearly abolished the police.
Yeah.
There are very few.
But Officer Jenny.
That's in the anime. I'm talking more about the games. Mm-hmm. In the games, like I can count on like one hand how many times the police have been depicted as actually being like present. One is in Sun and Moon. They actually have like at least one police station on one of the islands, which is kind of funny because it's based on an American like part of the world. I guess they have cops in this game actually.
Cops are really underrepresented in Sun and Moon.
there is actually a few policeman trainers in this game that we just haven't seen yet. So maybe I'm overstating it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's obviously the international police as well that like Looker represents, which starts in Platinum.
So. Yeah, he's more of a private detective though, right?
No, he's part of like Interpol, basically.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, whoa. What are the odds of that?
I'm switching because I know that Seviper probably has Crunch or at least Bite.
Choose something tankier than Mayor Bernie.
Well, he will tank. He resists Dark, right? And then he resists Grass. I think Mayor Bernie's a fine switch here.
Okay.
What's the worst that could happen?
Well, the worst that can happen in any scenario is they're both going to attack you.
Yeah, but I think I can live literally like double crit on both of them attacking Bernie.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're good.
Oh, that Hellsow's Bite.
Canonically, if her Dusknoir faints, it dies.
True.
Though, if her Pokemon faint, or how are her Pokemon? Wait, do we even fight with Dawn in the future? Is this
you never fight against Dawn? This is our second multi-battle with her against Galactic.
And does she get just randomized set every time?
I think she also keeps her starter throughout. So you know how like our rival I think has like an Ekans that he's keeping throughout.
Yeah.
I think she has the third Pokemon that we had an opportunity to get, which was like Pichu, right? So she probably has like a Pikachu right now, I would guess.
Okay.
We might see that. Oh.
Ooh. Wish the gym leader had that.
About this. So we definitely have to switch here because of the threat of Sand Tomb.
Is Mitch a ground type yet?
No.
No.
But I mean, he resists ground, so that's something. Is Kamala just the best play here? And
Twister, but what if he uses a dragon move? Then he could hit Kamala hard.
See, now I kind of wish we had Jagmeet.
Yeah, yeah.
For the specific scenario. I think his strongest dragon move is probably like Dragon Breath.
Greta is pretty tanky though. 115 HP.
Yeah, not a fairy type in this game, but you're right. I just don't think
Not a
Greta's
fairy
gonna
type.
do a lot is the problem.
Hmm.
And like 115 HP, that's still just 3 Dragon Rages, assuming Seviper doesn't do any damage to us, which I think Kamala might just be the best play here.
Go for it. Oh, okay.
I'm just considering, like, I just don't think we're gonna do a lot with our other Pokemon, like, and I don't really want to bring RBG back into like Bite City and everything. So, all right, here we go.
This is kind of intimidating moment in the fight.
Okay, that's Sandvale probably activated, which is annoying. Don't flinch.
All right.
Shoot.
It's okay. She's sucking up all the hits.
Yeah, but I would have liked her to do some more chip damage against the Viper or Garchomp.
You probably want to go just on Garchomp, right?
Yeah, so I just wanted to see the exact HP values. I think
Twister
will do more damage. I think
it hit both. It hits both.
Yeah,
of them.
but so spread moves deal reduced damage if they're hitting multiple targets. Is the thing. You may not be aware of this, but I think they deal like 3/4 damage or maybe 2/3 damage to each target if they're spreading across them. So this is actually a little less than ideal in some ways. We'd probably rather just single target the Garchomp. However, if we outspeed both of them and we hit both of them, we might double flinch them. I do not think this will kill Garchomp unless it crits, but let's go for it.
All right. I actually did not know that with the 1,000 hours I put into this game. So like Surf and everything just does less damage?
Yeah. Every spread move when it's hitting multiple Pokemon like that, will do reduced damage. And he flinches? Yes! Okay, that's unfortunate that Seviper managed to KO the Dusknoir, but maybe Don will bring in Articuno. Who knows?
Yeah, your screen, did the health bars disappear?
Yeah, we'll see. I replaced them with the actual numbers because that's more helpful. I think
you can do that.
Points. Yeah. You toggle between them by pressing like select or whatever I think it is, or start.
That's not vanilla.
Yeah, it is.
What?
Always has been. Yeah,
you could just do.
You never knew about that? How many hours you put into this game?
1,200.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, we missed the Garchomp because of Sandvale. That's unfortunate.
I can't believe I never like accidentally even did that or noticed I accidentally did that. You know, like how did that not come up? Oh, how did I not know that Surf and Earthquake were doing less damage?
I don't think Curse is worth it. Well, that's a little harder to spot in fairness, like because it's a somewhat subtle distinction. You wouldn't necessarily know. You wouldn't necessarily notice.
Kamala.
That's really bad because with Sandstorm Chip, and depending on what gets brought in on the other side, if anything, we might not be able to take. How much does that do? That did 6, so we can take another Dragon Rage. But we probably can't take it with that thing on the field.
Yeah, you gotta rotate
missing that Twister is really bad because, like I said, this thing set up the Sandstorm, so it's got Sandvale now, which means that like its accuracy is like boost or evasion is boosted by like 1 stage. This is a really sketchy situation. Yeah,
I think this is an RBG switch in.
I think we can afford to now because I don't think there should be any more dark moves coming in. But unfortunately, RBG, like, even though it probably can't get hit by Machoke, only takes 2 Dragon Rages, right?
Yeah.
So, and by that I mean it dies to 2. Yeah. So if we switch it in on a Dragon Rage and then it just gets Dragon Raged again, like I don't think Shadow Sneak will kill, even if it hits.
Yeah.
That's a very risky situation. So
if we switch into a Dragon Rage, we just switch into someone else.
Is Greta or Cheney?
Okay. I'm just worried about the Machoke.
I am too, but
oh, great.
Greta's is also a spread move.
Pure water and not water normal. So maybe she's a good.
Normally, yeah.
She's a good pick.
This is really tough.
Here's what I would do. I'd switch in RBG. If he Dragon Rages right away, then I'd switch in Greta right away. take the damage. It's fine. These are the last two. It'd be a good.
I think there's another. Oh, maybe you're right. Actually,
They are.
The last two.
It'd be a good like gamble. You're not really costing us anything. Otherwise,
I'd like to bring RBG in though. Like I think what's good is that like I think we're just wasting HP on RBG. We bring them in now potentially. Whereas like worst case scenario, if something dies, we can bring in a full health RBG to clean up with a Shadow Sneak potentially.
Okay.
Is Mayor Bernie at all viable here?
He's at 64. So. Mitch could be viable, no?
Could be.
And he's got a Mega Drain, so he can heal up from attacking Machoke.
Razor Leaf is a spread move, but it's not super accurate. I think I'm gonna go with Greta, honestly, and I think. Do I go for Strength on Garchomp or Bubble Beam on both though? Because if I bring in Cheney, am I going for Glare or just Crunch? I'm probably just going for Crunch. Do I think Crunch would just kill?
I don't know. I bring in Greta. Greta's tankier.
I think I'm going to bring in Greta. I think I'm going to go for Strength on the Garchomp because we can always just bring in RBG later to deal with the choke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a little unfortunate. It's better than Dragon Rage, I guess, though. So
can you switch back to the meters so I can see what's going on?
I mean, I guess you're not very good at.
I like to have it visualized.
Percentages.
Well, no, I mean, it's not percentage. It's just numbers.
So how much damage have we taken total in this
interaction?
So that was a lot, right? That was 51 damage.
Yeah.
So Dragon Rage, Revenge, Sandstorm will kill us.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think we can really play around that anymore, basically.
Yeah. Well, you can probably just kill Machoke here.
No, I don't think we can.
No? Okay.
I think we might be able to kill Garchomp, maybe. I don't think we can kill Machoke. The scary thing is that like we could just miss Garchomp here because of Sandvale.
Hit Gulpin. That was a joke. All right, just attack Garchomp. Just go for it. You've chosen this life.
I think we have to because I don't think like switching is really something like I don't think it's worth switching to try to get into a better position here because we could very well end up in a worse one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's just hope we don't miss.
Oof.
So even if we miss, it outspeeds us, which isn't that surprising. So even if we hit here and kill, like we're probably just dead to Machoke.
No.
Plus Sandstorm. I think this is the end of the road for Greta.
No. Oh, she's so young. Who's he hitting?
Oh, he got spared. We got spared. We're lucky.
Her life as an activist is not over yet.
Sandstorm's gone now. Okay, so Sandstorm being gone, we don't want to outspeed, so we'll just die. So I think the play here is we switch an RBG. I don't think the Machoke can hit us. And then we Shadow Sneak. If Garchomp goes for Sandstorm, this is really bad. Ideally, Garchomp goes for Dragon Rage or Body Slam here.
Mm-hmm.
Or Takedown, I mean. The only real risk here is Sandstorm because then there's a chance Shadow Sneak won't hit. But I think it's our best play. Alternative is like go for a like Mach Punch here, but that's worse because Machoke can actually hit Bernie. All right, let's try this. Just go for takedown. Just make our lives easy. Yeah, okay. I'm not surprised it went for Sandstorm. I think it has a priority to try to set that up if it can.
Who's he going for? Oh, I guess he has to be going for that.
All this Sculpin has done is like tank damage. It has not done like anything.
Has he done any attack?
I think he's amnesia'd twice, then he missed a poison gas. All right, let's just hope we get lucky here. I don't think the Machoke can hit us, so I think that like even if we miss, they'll survive. But I guess we'll have to see. Okay. Good.
Nice. Oh, for a second there, I thought I was like down to 1 HP for some reason.
If it had survived that, yeah, that would have been really bad.
Yeah. It's like, that's impossible. The calculation doesn't make sense. Oh, please, Gulpin. Yes, keep taking the hits. You're dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Machoke can't hit us, so we can just like Nightshade this dude into oblivion now. Yeah, that Garchomp was really scary, especially because Dawn's Pokemon were just completely worthless.
Maybe this Golbat will help. Oh, that's something.
Yes, that's something. Would have preferred like a wing attack, but whatever.
Let's see. Are we doing it?
I'm expecting Seismic Toss on the
he can take
here.
He can take a couple more attacks, right?
Depending on if it hits itself, yeah.
Oh, true. Poor Golbat. Oh, 6 damage. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, quad resists fighting. So here's something else you might not notice, but it's important to pay attention to.
Yeah.
When Pokemon are damaged by weather effects like this, the order in which they're damaged is based on their speed stats. So you can use that to identify which Pokemon is going to act in which order. There's Wing Attack.
Like they're damaged from fastest to slowest?
Yes. So we could tell from that the order there is Golbat, Dusknoir, and then Machoke. The reason I wasn't sure about Garchomp is because it doesn't take damage from Sandstorm. So like I wasn't sure, for instance, if Azumarill would outspeed or not.
You are a real competitive pro.
That was a little scary. There was a real chance that somebody died there, but luckily we pulled through. We got a little lucky there.
All right. Well, now that we've taken on both the gym and this exciting encounter here with Team Galactic. Oh. Did she say you? I don't want to think about what Professor would do to me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I think it's a good place to end this episode. So
I think you're probably right. Yeah, I need to calm down after that.
I know. Everyone, take a minute to, reflect on your life. While you're doing that, hit the like button, subscribe to Input Left, and comment down below what you think Professor Oak is going to do.
No, don't do that, please. Please don't do that.
No, don't actually do that. Comment down below what you think Greta Thunberg will achieve in her long continued life, both on our team and as an activist.
And what did you do for Mother's Day? How was your Mother's Day?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you do to impress your mother? All right. See you next episode.
Bye.